Diddy is free. That is probably one of the, I'm not going to say least expected, but everybody has been expecting just this entire thing. I'm finna pull it up for y'all right now. And needless to say, Diddy is free. He has beat basically all the charges. Like, and that's not even a lie. He beat basically every charge that really mattered. He beat the RICO. He beat all the trafficking charges. He beat everything that would have gave him real time, if that makes sense. And I'm positive everybody's seen this coming a mile away. It really just seemed like it was a freako. It was a freako more than it was a RICO. But we have people that's there live right now. We're finna go in and react to the footage live of people being at the court and just seeing what's going on at the moment. Y'all let me know. Do y'all feel like Diddy was guilty or was he innocent on all charges? Let me know.
On the wires right now, Sean Diddy Combs is found not guilty on the racketeering conspiracy charge in this federal case. The verdict on the 4 remaining counts are not read yet.
They're ready.
Here's another alert.
They're
Combs found not guilty in the sex trafficking of his former girlfriend, Cassie Ventura. Here's another one. Combs found, okay, so this is count 2 now. Combs found guilty of transportation to engage in prostitution.
But that's not finna be no time. Everybody know that's not finna be no time, bro. Like, the engagement of it, that's like, it's legal in Nevada, bro. Like, it's legal in a couple states, if I'm not mistaken. So, you know, he actually might get off with time served regarding that. He's probably going to get a minimum of 5 years. But if that's his first time doing that, bro, they finna let him free.
Combs found not guilty of sex trafficking. And that applies to the girlfriend who went by the pseudonym as the name Jane. And CB, I'll bring you in. I want to read one more alert here because some of this seems to be a bit of a duplicate as it's coming in. Combs found guilty of transportation to engage in prostitution with the former girlfriend who I just mentioned as Jane. So those are 5 quick alerts that just came up on the Reuters wire, and we're awaiting more from inside the courtroom as we speak. Does that line up, CB, with what you have down there at court?
Bill, so what I'm looking at, count 1 through 5, the only count that I see that Diddy has been found guilty of is count 3, transportation to engage in prostitution, as it pertains to Diddy's ex-girlfriend and accuser, Cassie Ventura.
Now, that's 100% understandable. I mean, everybody know, like, in certain states, you can't, like, you will really get arrested for engaging in prostitution, 1,000%. And stuff like that is obviously illegal, you know, but I don't think people is getting life sentences and 10-year sentences for things like that. But people definitely be getting locked up. That's why they be having these fake, they be having these, what they call them. It's almost like these decoys of people that you want to pay for it, you're going to get arrested because it's illegal. Like in Georgia, it's illegal. You're not going to go somewhere and pay for it. You're going to get arrested. That's why these massage parlors be getting arrested. People in massage parlors be getting arrested too.
The other 4 counts I am seeing, excuse me, let me backpedal a little bit, you guys. This is all breaking in. We're dealing with rolling thunder out here. So I'm seeing Diddy has been found guilty on 2 counts.
Yo, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen, man? Listen up. I've never done a giveaway before, and obviously, I mean, yeah, it's long overdue. So not only do I want to tell you all thank you, but I want to show you all how much appreciative I am of the support y'all been giving me. So do me a huge favor right now. Drop your Cash App tag down below. You can comment it 50 times. The more times that you comment it, the higher the chances that you are to win. I'm going to be doing this every single month. So if you rock with me, tap in, and good luck. Let's run it up.
Transportation to engage in prostitution counts, count 3 and count 5, as they pertain to Diddy's ex, Cassie Ventura, and another former girlfriend who testified under the pseudonym Jane. What I am seeing right now are guilty verdicts on count 3 and count 5. And I can tell you that prosecutors, when they argued that Diddy transported these women in male escorts across state lines to...
I wonder what 50 Cent got to say about this, bro. I know 50 finna go crazy right now.
Engaged in prostitution. They pulled up a slew of flight and bank records, going line by line, in some cases to jurors, pointing out hotel stays, links of hotel stays. They also called in law enforcement investigators as summary witnesses to explain these lengthy, extensive records that they had pulled in this case. I think it's very interesting that these are the charges that these are the only charges that jurors found Sean Diddy Combs guilty of: transportation to engage in prostitution. And also, to argue these charges, prosecutors called male escorts to the witness stand who testified about how Diddy paid them, in some cases, hundreds to thousands of dollars to have sex with Cassie and him. And at this point, right now, we can see from this verdict sheet that Diddy has been found guilty on count 3 and count 5. He has been found not guilty on the most serious charge, racketeering conspiracy. He's been found not guilty on count 2 and count 4. Those are the sex trafficking counts. The only counts he has been found guilty of are the transportation to engage in prostitution. And I want to say that comes with a possible prison sentence of 10 years in prison. Of course, we're dealing with breaking news, so a lot of information is coming in, and we're working to learn more. But there is a crowd gathered here outside the courtroom. I'm not sure who is among this crowd, but Bill and Dana, I know you've been watching the trial closely, and you know there are a slew of Diddy supporters out here who have come every single day. It looks like what appears to be one of Diddy's supporters is out here in front of the courthouse explaining to cameras perhaps why he believes his someone he supports was vindicated of the most serious.
I mean, he beat this, but they go pick him up on that POC charge. Don't get pat. They're gonna look into that POC charge. This dude beat a Fed case.
Charge,
that's crazy.
Racketeering conspiracy. There are hundreds of cameras, and we're waiting to get some more color from inside the courtroom.
You got it.
But we know that jurors came back with this ultimatum today.
CB, I'll let you go for the moment so you can gather some more news down there. I just want to repeat the main headline, and that is this: Sean Diddy Combs acquitted of sex trafficking and racketeering. The racketeering is the most serious charge. That was count 1. That would have put him behind bars for the rest of his life. Not guilty on that charge. So to recap, of the 5 counts, 3 not guilty, Dana, and 2 guilty in Manhattan Federal Court, New York City.
Right. I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I really want to see what 50 Cent say. Did 50 Cent say something yet? That's what everybody want to know. Let's see what that boy 50 Cent. Diddy beat the feds. That boy a bad man. Beat the RICO. He the guy. It's crazy, bro. He did beat the RICO. Thug beat the RICO. He beat the RICO. Yeah, man. The feds, they not looking too good with with these Fed charges, man. I'm positive. We go to Twitter right now. Hashtag is going to be trending. Diddy 1,000% not guilty. Cass. This is finna go crazy, man. So yeah, I definitely agree. I think he's probably. I don't think he's going to continue to abuse women, but I think he still will continue to use his power. And I feel like he got put on the spot now, so he got a lot of eyes on him, especially now he's finna be released and all of that stuff. But yeah, I feel like everybody know what's going on in the shade room. Yeah, maximum 10 years. So here go the thing that y'all wanted to see. Racketeering. That's what everybody was looking at. Everybody was like, RICO charges. This finna get serious. But he got found out guilty on that. This was also a very, very big charge. And he, found not guilty on that. And, the prostitution charges, everybody knew that was going to be guilty. Everybody knew that, bro. Like, there's certain things you can't do in certain states. Now, if he stayed in Nevada, and it was only in Nevada, or if I'm not mistaken, yeah, Nevada is definitely like that. But certain states that actually have it legal, then he would have got found not guilty, But I think actually in California it's illegal too. Even though they be having people working, like they still got people being set up. So I think in Cali it's illegal, but maximum of 10 years. So depending on how much he get charged for that, they're going to give him a concurrent case. They're going to let him serve out both of these times at the same time. But depending on how many years, I guess, the courts give him, would really be depending on if he has to stay in prison or would they give him time served with probation release. That's pretty much everything that's going on so far, man. But I feel like it's going to be a lot of lawsuits going on with him. Now that he's out, I feel like it's going to be a lot of lawsuits, because a lot of people spoke, but at the same time, a lot of people didn't speak. That's what people were trying to say. Oh, y'all not speaking up on Diddy's behalf. I still think what he did is disgraceful. So don't ever think that I feel like what he did was right. It was very distasteful and disgraceful. And I do feel like it's going to be a lot that's going to go on the next couple of years with him. He's going to get millions and millions and millions of dollars for interviews. I don't think he's going to be back in a billionaire status. They're going to keep him down because of everything that happened. But I do feel that it's going to be a lot happening. But y'all let me know y'all thoughts and opinions on this down below, man. Prayers out to Cassie still. Prayers out to Jane, though. I do feel like it was just a swinging going wrong. I mean, everybody have a very sexual level. Diddy's was just on a different level that people don't really like to speak about, but they possibly do partake in. So y'all let me know y'all thoughts and opinions on this down below, man. I see you all tomorrow. Y'all let me know. Do y'all feel like Diddy was guilty or was he innocent on all charges? Let me know.